Good morning. It is Monday, the 23rd of August, 2021. It's Colin here from Sunseeker Tarot with today's pick a card reading. And as ever, we've got three different sets of cards. We have got card set number one, which is with the Celestine crystal. We've got card set number two, which is with the smoky quartz crystal. And then we have got card set number three, which is with the tiger's eye. Please do make a selection, scroll down and click on the link for whichever one that you've selected. And please do like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the other side. So you've chosen card set number one, which was with this Celeste crystal. So let's start with the tarot card and see what today and the future has got in store for you. So we'll start with the Three of Wands. So the wands represents physical action and also creativity, ideas. In this instance, we can see that we've got this figure who is kind of like looking out, almost like kind of like reflecting on what's happened or what's or the choices ahead. The wands do have leaves growing, so there's obviously growth there because the Three of Wands and threes in general does represent kind of like growth and creativity. It also represents that people helping you as well, so kind of like groups as well. So, and interestingly as well with that, we do have three ships there as well. I don't know if you can see that in the picture. So this is definitely a card about others helping to get where you need to be. And also just kind of like that, as I say, that it's a creativity card as well. So if you've been thinking about something, this card is saying, yes, now is the time, but you might just need to bring in those other people just as extra resource for advice or guidance. Yeah, but it is definitely a positive card. It means that you're definitely on the right path. But again, just consider about bringing those extra people in to assist you. So looking at the spiritual message or card of the day, and that is appreciate your talents. So again, in order to move forward, you do definitely need to appreciate those talents, know what you're good at, know what your weaknesses are, and that's where these two cards interlink with each other. And for those talents that you don't possibly possess, then that's where that first tarot card is saying, yeah, bring in those extra resources to help you with where you need to be. Maybe you're not too good at the paperwork side of things, something like that. So again, just bring in that extra resource. And again, this just isn't on about kind of like business or career. It could be something that's happening. Maybe you're thinking about kind of like a house move, making a major financial decision. So again, it's just kind of like bringing in those experts just to provide that advice and guidance for you. And then finally, the Oracle message card of the day. And this is, don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. So again, it's just making sure that you do give appreciation to those people around you, that maybe you're going through this kind of like busy time of your life. And again, it's just saying, I thank you, all of you, to those people around you that are supporting you. I hope that's resonated with you this morning, and please do like the video and subscribe to the channel and be alerted to any new videos that I post. And please do head over to sunseekertarot.com and check out my pages and check out the private readings that I'm able to offer. And I hope to see you again very, very soon. So you've chosen card set number two, which was with this smoky quartz crystal. So let's see what the cards have got in store for you this morning. So we'll start off with the tarot card, and this card is the Justice card. So what we've got there is we've got the sword, which again often represents kind of like ideas, thoughts, and also we've got the balance of scale. So couple of things here. So with the sword being totally upright, that means that the advice here is got to be absolutely solid. There's no to and throwing away from it. So it's about either making firm decisions or receiving firm decisions. And also the balance of scales here kind of like represents fairness and also karma as well. We have got the two pillars, and we've also got the veil, and also sometimes the veil kind of like represents kind of like something that's hidden or something mysterious. So again, I think this is a really good card in terms of moving forward because you're going to get a direct answer in terms of the question that's or something that's been happening. And again, in terms of the balance, it means that it's fair as well. So again, perhaps that does resonate with something that's going on with your life at the moment. So let's just move on to the spiritual message card of the day, which is take responsibility for your actions. I swear sometimes that people must think that I put these cards together, but these are totally random. I've not seen these cards except for the same time as you. So take responsibility for your actions. So with the justice card, obviously it is kind of like almost kind of like the law as it was. So again, this is saying that do take responsibility for your actions, that you're the one who's going to be the one who's to answer for. So again, that does definitely go hand in hand with that first card. And then lastly, we've got the Oracle Wisdom card of the day. So it says, of course you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. The things that you've been thinking about for a long time, just do it. Better than ups than a what if. We are here to support you. So again, whatever's been going on or about to manifest in your life, it's definitely saying that you should do it, but you should just make sure that you don't you don't wander off from those initial thoughts or what you were going to achieve. And yeah, what if you do make a mistake? Well, then we learn from those mistakes and we move on. So I hope that's resonated with you this morning. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel, and please do head over to sunseekertarot.com if you'd like a personal one-to-one reading, either by email or by a private video. And have a blessed day, and I will see you again soon. So you've chosen card set number 3, which was with this Tiger's Eye crystal. And let's see what the cards have got in store for you this morning. So as ever, starting with the tarot card. So what we have here is we have the Chariot. So what we have is that we have somebody who's kind of like been through battles, but obviously they've come out positive and they're definitely on the road to success. And what the black and white sphinxes mean is that you need to just continue, but you need to make sure that you're not kind of like drawn to one side or another, that you've got to be in total control and that you've got to be the driving force behind this. And there is a temptation maybe to go one way or the other, but the clear advice here is no. You've got to just make sure that you're taking control of this ship and you kind of like go in the path that was meant to be doing and not veering off. We do have the water in the background as well, which does represent kind of like emotions, but also in the background there we have a castle, and that often represents stability. So again, this is definitely a good card in terms of manifesting ideas of growth, but again, it's just making sure that you don't veer off to one side or the other. So the spiritual message card of the day is feel joy in all you do. So sometimes if you've got things going on, then it's easy kind of like just to be sidetracked and just to be kind of like mindset in something and kind of like to ignore other things around us. So just be happy with what you do. And again, just a little bit of a smile now and then will obviously lift your soul as well. And it's just about being happy with what you do, and to make sure that whatever you're doing is for the right reasons, for you and your family and such like. So again, just feel joy in all that you do. So then finally we have got the Oracle card, and this card is don't lose sight of the truth. You came here to evolve and grow, so it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There's always light at the end of the dark tunnel. So again, it is very much related to both cards. And I've just said in the previous video as well that sometimes it might seem that these cards have been nicely put together, but they haven't. They've just been totally selected at random, and this is the first time that I'm seeing these cards as well. So they do very much go in hand in hand, and it's kind of like saying don't lose sight of the truth. So again, this is where I was saying at the beginning about maybe kind of like there's a temptation to veer off to one way or another. No, you've just got to go straight ahead, follow that original path, and at the same time you've got to make sure that you feel joy in all that you do as well. So yeah, so even though that sometimes that the path ahead might have a few obstacles in its way, and there is the temptation to veer off to make it an easier path. It's saying again, all the cards are saying, don't just follow that initial path. And yes, there might be some difficult times, but it will all be worth it in the end. Because again, just looking at the tarot card, he's been victorious, he's been through battles, and he's coming out the other side, and he's still as strong as ever. I hope that's resonated with you this morning. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel and be alerted to any future videos that I put up on the channel. And do please head over to sunseekertarot.com, where you can have a look at what I do and the advice and guidance that I'm able to provide in some private readings. And please do have a blessed day. Thank you and see you soon.